Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. Now I'm gonna come up with another video. Hey man, say man, look, shout out to Antoine Daniels. Man treat women like a piece of meat. Only one divorced woman is having trouble dating. Let's hop straight into it, man. Make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, turn on post notifications. Let's get it. Let's go.
Hey, good morning, TikTok. Hey, I normally don't do this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say something because, I have to say something. So I've been single now since my divorce 7 years ago. And I'm just so troubled because, the dating world, I'm 60 years old, just turned 60 on March 11th. 60 years.
Not ill at the age of 60, but it's ill that the fact of you got divorced and you thought you was gonna come out here and do something at the age of 60. That's what my ill is about.
Years old, and all that I've desired in the last 7 years is just somebody to love, somebody that wants to be loved, somebody that is looking for their ride or die, and I keep running into people that, men that are portraying to be something that they're not, with hopes to getting, in between the love zone. And it's like, I at 60 years old, or even in my 50s, I don't have time to be doing a ton of soul ties. I just don't. Numbers mean everything to me, especially knowing how many people that I've been with. So I was married for 19 years, or at least with the idiot for 19 years. But anyway,
That's your fault.
I don't.
Wait.
That's your fault.
Now, first of all, achieving going to 60 years old is an accomplishment in itself. So let me just make sure that I acknowledge that and give a round of applause. Making it to 60 years old is a blessing. It is 100% a blessing. And I always like to link back into the content creator or link back to the content creator. So that link will be down in the description because I like to give credit regardless of whether I agree or not. But when I'm evaluating somebody or I'm trying to understand exactly where they're coming from or why their mindset is the way they is or why their circumstance, they keep getting the same results over and over again, a lot of it you can lean into their mindset towards the person that they used to be in a relationship with and all of that. And that one slight where you say, and that idiot or whatever, so you was married to him, and I don't need the backstory. I don't want to know none of that stuff. That doesn't even matter. But the way you label people or the way you look at things or the way that you then describe the people that used to be in your life. Because if that person was an idiot or if that person was a piece of trash or whatever, then that means that that's a reflection of your judgment and who you are because you was with them for 19 years. 19 years. And it's a possibility. I'm not speaking of her specifically, but I'm speaking of what she represents in the type of narrative that's being communicated out to people in general. Maybe y'all should have stayed together and worked it out. Because if you are unhappy for the last 7 years and possibly he moved on and he is doing really, really well, that 19 could have been 26. That's all I'm saying. Let's continue.
I don't want to get beside the point.
I'm heartbroken to throw that in there
because I feel like the way of the world today is like people don't really care. They're out here just lying, manipulating, just doing anything, shooting their shot. I'm so tired of hearing that expression, shooting their shot. Anyway, I need for men to understand that, to sit there and lie and say that you're something or somebody that you're not, you're setting these women up for failure. And if you know God, like, you don't just get to hurt somebody, say I'm sorry, and then repent. You will be held accountable. It's just not right. I mean, you're sending women out into the community, back to work, back home. These are women that, if you can imagine you're affecting somebody's grandmother, somebody's sister, mom, daughter. These are women that literally, there's a lot of us out here looking for love and that want to be loved. But then there's a lot of women out here hustling to make that money. God bless them. Let them do as they do. But when people tell you, or a woman says they've been saving themselves for somebody special, don't invade in their peace. Because once you disturb someone's peace, then they got to start back over with the healing process.
That's true. I have to agree with her on that. I think that you should.
That's true. But come on, bro. Listen, can't nobody invade your peace unless you allow it. Come on, man. It's true, but can't nobody invade your peace unless you allow it. Can't nobody do nothing to you unless you allow it. It's that simple.
You should pick and choose wisely. You know, don't disturb somebody's peace. I think that she described it perfectly. I can agree with her on that point. If you see somebody and they moving in a certain way, and it seems as though they are looking for something in particular, they may never find it, and that's not up to you. But if they show themselves to be of this mindset that they don't want to deal with this, and they upfront about what it is that they're looking for, they may never find it, but it doesn't mean that it's your permission to then step in there and disrupt anything that they got going on. Let them stay celibate for the rest of their life. Let them try to figure it out. Let them, at one point, meet their Prince Charming. Who knows? They may be delusional. They may not be delusional. But I think that when people represent themselves, or they make their requests known, or they set their preference and they say, this is what it is that I'm looking for and this is what I don't want, then I think that it is a little bit predatory to still lie and get into a situation that you know you have no intention of doing anything, you know, good with the person, and you only want to, you know what I'm saying, use them for what they got and diss them. I still think that we still need to be honest. I've largely been an advocate for.
That goes both ways. It goes both ways. That's for men and women. It goes both ways. We cannot just point this shit at the men, because the women are just being materialistic also. It goes both ways, man.
Being 100% honest and transparent about what it is that you're looking for. And if you are honest, and I don't know why people don't embrace this, if you are honest, you just may get exactly what you want. You may get what you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may just align with somebody else that's looking to get exactly the same thing as you, but I don't believe in deceiving people. So I 100% agree with her on that point. Don't deceive people. Meet them exactly where it is that they're looking for. And that goes for both sides. I think that women and men don't need to be deceiving people. They need to be a lot more honest with what it is that they're doing.
And it just breaks my heart that this is the world we live in. Like, social media has taken over. Like, people don't think for themselves anymore. They see something nice and they want to go get it. And they'll lie and say whatever it is that they can say to try to get this accomplished. It's not right. It hurts me. Like, it bothers me that I've been, alone for 7 years with, like waiting on someone to realize that, I'm a gold mine. But instead, they see the physical. I understand that I put myself out there in bikinis, this, that, and the other. I'm not looking for anybody on social media.
Wait a minute. See, this is the part that I was with her. And now based off of her own language, based off of her own communication, and I'm going to get the rest of the context because I'm going to play the rest of the video, I'm not with you no more. Because you can't sit there and say, hey, I can't, you should be able to recognize that I'm a gold mine. Number one, you can't self-evaluate and then tell some people what you are. That's not for you to say. That's for the person. The buyer is the one that determines the value of the thing that they purchasing. That's A. If you're putting yourself out there to be a woman for the streets with the bikinis and all of that, that is supposed to be revealed to your husband. That is not supposed to be available for everybody, and so you are what you attract. If you are attracting scumbags because you're putting this image out there, you can't get mad at the people that then say, hey, I want to hit that. You know what I'm saying? See, she's sending mixed signals. And again, I'm only going by what she's saying, and I was largely in agreement with her just a second ago. She's presenting this image where she covered up, she chilling or whatever. She seems like a regular person. But then if you putting it out there with bikinis and stuff, I'm almost incentivized to go down the pathway to see exactly what her profile is. But I'm not. I'm going to link it down in the description. I like to give credit for the video. But you're...
Say no more. He didn't fucking link it. I wanted to see the 60-year-old saggy. I think we all know where this video going.
Love about TikTok. Now on TikTok, I get the utmost respect, and I value y'all. I'm so choked up. But on Facebook, I get disrespected. I get talked down to. I get put down. I have people that stalk me. I have people that say negative things. I have people that simply will follow me.
Well, now you can include YouTube in that, whatever conclusion that you want to draw. I'm being pretty respectful, though. I'm being honest. I'm objectively honest.
Over with, man. This shit over with, man. Same story, different shit, man. Same story, different female, man. You shouldn't have divorced the man that really and truly loved you. I just want to be loved and cared for. And nigga, you was with him for 19 years. He put up with you for 19 years, bro. You should have stayed with him. But you thought the grass was greener on the other side. You got out the relationship. Thought you could date around. Thought you could do this. Thought you could do that. Come to find out, you end up lonely. You're probably gonna die lonely. Next video.